Hello, child of God. I welcome you once again to Christ Without Borders. As we see all the things going on there in the Middle East, United States sending bomber planes and all that, one of my prayer is that the United States does not touch Iran. Because the U.S. touching Iran can trigger the whole Middle East. And if you've been on this channel, I've shared a vision where all the countries there in the Middle East, all the nations there were up in arms. Pakistan, India, Syria, Lebanon, all of them there in the Middle East were up in arms. That whole region was destabilized. And that prophetic vision should be in the latter part of 2022 or the early part of 2023. So that's my prayer. Another thing I've been seeing a lot, I'm being prompted a lot. Even before they started bombing Yemen, was red. I've been prompted a lot. Red. And the only thing that comes to mind is the four horsemen, the red horse of the apocalypse, which represents war. Four horsemen. And we can look at Zechariah chapter 8 verse 1 as reference. You can also read Zechariah chapter 6 verse 2. The red horse of the apocalypse, I think, really wants to ride. Also, once again, confirming to us that we are in the end of days, and we know what happens when a red horse decides to ride. Because when the red horse decides to ride, it's going to initiate all the other horses that are supposed to come after him. But I've been getting that prompting. Red horse of the apocalypse. I think Prophet Zechariah, is it a prophet? Prophet Zechariah describes it very well. Zechariah chapter 8, 1. Zechariah chapter 6, verse 2. That is a prophecy. And some of the things about prophecies, they are going to come to pass. The most important thing is that the children of God are aware of the times and seasons we are in, and we cover ourselves, our family, our loved ones with the blood of Jesus. I've also shared with you a prophetic vision that I saw last year, where I saw an atomic bomb go off in Europe. God kept away the particular nation this thing happened. An atomic bomb go off in Europe. And the next scene of that vision, I saw a lot of Europeans here in Africa eating African food. So if you have any loved one, relative in the Middle East, pray for them for God's protection and guidance. If things are going to get so worse that they have to come home, lift up prayer so that God brings them home before things go south, if that is what's going to happen. If you have loved ones in Europe, pray to God. If things are going to get so worse that their lives are going to be affected, God should bring them home safely. Because if the natives of Europe are coming here and are eating African food, what are you doing there? It's not my wish that some of these things come to pass. I'm just coming here, updating people, bringing you up to speed with some of the things that is going on, like I've said already. A red horse of the apocalypse, a lot of warnings. I received a lot of warnings. The red horse of the apocalypse is getting ready to ride. And we know the other horses that come after the red horse of the apocalypse, which is in the book of Revelation. Yeah, it's the book of Revelation. So it's just something I just want to add up to that, and if it's really not in the will of God for this escalation, if it's not in the will of God for this escalation, then God should intercede. Let us intercede. God should intervene for us. But if it's something that has to happen, then God should protect us, protect our loved ones. Yeah.